Hi, I'm Blake, and a big part of my videos is talking to people in TF2 through the voice commands. So I'm here to show you where to bind your keybinds so you can talk to people efficiently in Team Fortress 2 video game. So voice menu 1 I have on mouse 4. This is my mouse button. Alternatively, you could put this on T. B is a good one to put voice menu 1 on. I have voice menu 2 set to Q, and I'll get to that in just a second. And I have this menu on C because you don't use these as much, but they're very fun. So I want these on. I want these available. All right, let's back to the keybinds. Voice menu 1. You can do B, you can do T, you can do basically whatever you want. I choose mouse 4, and I'll get to why I use mouse 4 for this one in a second, but you want these somewhere easily accessible, and I'll give you the order of priority into which ones you want available and why I do it this way. So right off the bat, mouse 4. Why do I have the medic, thank you, go, go, go button on mouse 4? Well, because very constantly, I mean, firstly it's polite, but you gotta say thanks. You gotta always have a way to say thanks, like ready. So I can instantly, I can hit mouse 4 and then 2, right? You learn the numbers as time goes, but very quickly you can thank people. You want to thank people. Thank you is a very good way to start a social interaction where there was none. Heavy gives you a sandwich, medic saves you or just heals you in general, pops an Uber. Hit them with a thanks, because they know, they hear it, they know who you are because they're looking at you. It's nice. Next is go, go, go. Go, go, go is probably one of my most used commands. Go, go, go is very useful for just getting people to push, right? Usually means safe, usually means follow me. See, he looked for a second. So those are usually like my most used, the thanks and go, go, go. Next is move up, mainly only for talking to engineers mostly. Like sometimes it works. You start to learn what like voice commands are possible with each button. I don't know scouts, but usually if you know one of them is a good voice line for the situation, that command is good. Oh, the game just ended. Let's say there's an engineer right here, and there's a fucking dispenser right here, and everyone's way up there. You just go, come on, move it up! Move it up! Tell them to move their stuff up. Next is go left and go right. I tend to never use go left, go right. But you never really know when you're gonna need to be like, when you're with someone and you don't have a mic or you're not communicating with them that way. So having those, let's just... Oh shit, oh shit. But yeah, I never tend to use go left, go right. Sometimes they're useful and it's nice to have them memorized and accessible with a thumb click or whatever you might set it to. But here we get to the next one, yes and no. You don't use yes and no too much in combat, so that's why I don't mind them being at the end of the keyboard. You know, obviously, no way. You can say it's yes or no. It's pretty fucking simple. So that's it for voice menu 1. Put that really wherever you want, but it's a very good one to have accessible. Like enough that I use thanks enough that I put it on my mouse compared to any of these other ones that are coming up. Next we get to the Q menu. So Q, let me tell you, putting it on Q and then having access with your ring finger to 1 and 2 is the greatest thing. It's just the best. So, like that, incoming. Fuck that guy, shooting at us. Well, no, he's playing the game. Sorry, but incoming. You know, incoming. When you're running away, you're flanking, you're doing anything, and you have to backpedal because there's more of them than there are you. Once you reach your team, you just want to hit them with the little incoming. Next is spy. I'm sure you can all see where this comes in useful, but where this comes in very useful for having it on your finger is just how quick. Q2. 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 Whoever you're looking at whenever you Q2, it announces them at. So if I'm looking at this heavy, oops, he moved. You get a voice line specific to the class that you're looking at. And then we get to the next thing. Sentry ahead. I mean, it is probably it has saved me so many times when people scream sentry ahead as they round the corner. Let's say there's a sentry around this corner. I peek, beep, 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 I run around. I run this way. Let them know. Let your teammates know that there's a sentry up ahead, because they will probably be more prepared to deal with it than you are. If you can't take it out. Like, if I'm a soldier and I see a sentry down this long sight, I'm just gonna pow, pow, pow. There won't be even a sentry for these people to deal with when they come around this corner, right? But I'm a scout. If I round this corner and I see a sentry, I'm gonna make sure that it's known. Sentry ahead. So I press Q, incoming, I press Q, spy, I press Q, and then I hit it with my pointer finger instead of the ring. And same with 4, 5, 6, right? These are also engineer-specific ones, so need a teleporter here, dispenser here, sentry here. Self-explanatory, you know, when you're talking to the engineer, you'd usually run up to him and be like, hey, you know, move it up. Need a teleporter. And just, it gives him some feedback. It usually helps with newer engineers. See, I don't really care what that guy's doing. But just giving context to your engineers of what you need without just like screaming in chat like, hey, engineer, do this. I just find it's easier for people to swallow directions when the funny characters say it to them. So if you really need a teleporter, if you just get everyone in the team to just go, oh, well, activate charge is Q7. You got to do a weird thing with your hand to do Q7, but let me tell you, just screaming activate charge, the medic sees it in chat, and just immediately you get popped. It's just communication. Like, I have it good. You want to hit Q, stretch your finger over to hit 7 with your pointer finger. That's all you got to do. Is I rotate my hand like clockwise. So I go Q, 7, right? All right. So sometimes every time you hit 100% Uber, you fully announce this, but sometimes it's nice to announce your Uber at 95 when it's like seconds from being done, or if you're holding it and you're just not sure if the people in front of you know that you have an Uber. If you scream you're fully charged and you've been holding that shit, even though you already did the voice command once, people will know you're charged, and then they will they'll be aggressive. Like, a switch will be flipped. I wish, maybe I'll try to get some footage of it. But if someone's backpedaling and you just hit them with the quick little Q8, they will full stop and then start walking forward into the enemy. It doesn't matter what class they are. If they see your name healing them and they hear that voice line, they're gonna charge into fucking death like it's, I don't know, like it's candy. What do you want me to say? You're letting them know that, hey, I will make you invincible the second you need to be invincible. Go. Now we get to the final box, C. So, C are all the fun ones. These are the ones that I only use for fun, except for a single one. C1, help. Screaming for help is probably one of the best ways to get people's attention. Who would have thought? If I hear help from someone, I'm gonna look. Like, I'm gonna see what's up. If I hear help around the corner, I'm gonna round the corner, right? If I hear help around this corner, I'm gonna see whoever is backpedaling with the enemy team chasing them right here, you know? And I'm gonna want to help. So that's the only command that is kind of necessary out of voice menu 3 is help. I use it a lot, so it becomes muscle memory to just like take my thumb off spacebar. When I'm playing spacebar, or when I'm playing spacebar, when I'm playing video games, the place that I keep my thumb, I keep it right under C, so it takes no effort whatsoever for me. Like, I can press them both at the same time, if you see here. Like, it's zero effort whatsoever for me to press it, but it's just weird, that angle you have to do with your thumb. So I don't want to put, you know, calling out a spy or thanks somewhere, because I have to angle my thumb weird, and that causes my fingers to be weird, if that makes any sense. Like, Q2 is natural, but C2 is a bit of a stretch because of the bend of the thumb. It's useful, but it's not spy or thanks useful, so I just keep it somewhere where it's accessible, but not, you know, it's not E, it's not Q. A quick help isn't something that I'm gonna, it's not something I'm gonna do as frequently as thanks, you know? So here are the fun ones, really, and some minor communication ones. Really stuff that you slip in is like flavor text, mostly. Battle cry. At the beginning of the round, whenever the round starts, you always do a battle cry. It's one of a couple voice lines. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. But when you hit C and then you do 2, you'll do one of those battle cries. And those are always fun. Fun little voice lines to spam. Next is cheers. It's like having a good time. You know, you're having fun. Like it's a upbeat, jovial sort of feel. And the next is jeers. Something bad just happened. So when something good happens, you can hit them with a cheer. If something bad happens, you can hit them with a jeer, you know? Usually I throw down a negative or a positive when I fuck up or something instantly gets capped, you know? Whenever someone makes a fool of themselves, you jeer. But whenever the situation is bad, you negative, right? And then same thing with positive. When someone does something good, you cheer. When the situation is good, you positive. Let me see if it's my class that's fucking that up. Right, yeah, so when something good sort of happens, you know, you do that. But when someone does something good, you know, it's a cheer, you know. But they're similar, but both slightly different. And depending on the voice lines, it's up to you to decide which one is, which one's gonna be... Fuck. Idiot. It's down to your discretion to see which one you're gonna use based on the voice lines you kind of have available to you. Since they all kind of do the same thing, that's why I keep it on C. Nice shot. That one's pretty self-explanatory. If you see someone do some cool shit, hit them with a nice shot. Damn it. So yeah, if you see someone do something cool, hit them with a nice shot. Hit them with a good job. You know, those are the ones that are really like yay or nay. Very plus or down, you know. It's in the name positive, negative. Nice shot, good job. These are all good or bad things, sort of emotions that you want to share. Not really battle information that you need accessible with the click of a finger. So I just... C, good enough for me. Wait, what's F? What does F do in TF2 again? Hold up. If your F key is available, maybe F would be a good one for you. I can't quite figure out what F does right now. Maybe I should bind my stuff to F, because you go F, F1. Ooh. Okay, see, experiment around, but I do, so going from the top, I think it's mouse 4, Q, C. But alternatively for voice menu 1, you could do F, you could do B, you could do T. As long as those are available for you, because they're available for me. Your keybind situation could be different, but that's it. Thanks for watching.